Every one of us have a mass of questions. For example, how to finish a homework or what kind of dress to wear for the party. Somebody think how to earn for this dress and somebody not. But anyway, questions, whatever they may be, takes a big part in our life. But in advance, I wish to say to a viewer that this film is not an answer, moreover the other way around, and it's very important to not let to some questions be without an answer. Over time, we have more and more of these questions. Growing up, one begins to choose his or her position in society, profession. As an example, a man who chooses his way building houses, to do interior design, or be the leader of the whole project. A very important choice by brave ones, with a big baggage of patience and persistence. Because sometimes it's not enough to have a talent, or skills, or to be confident. Also, you need to have a burning desire. I think you will definitely have this desire if you do your favorite job, and you will bring useful services to those around you, whatever profession you might have. Sometimes, choosing a profession, a man striving to improve their skills and obtain more knowledge, he will dedicate his time to it and his mind will full of new and interesting ideas. Then he can share his ideas with others who can help and support or even give some critical advice, which is always not excess. But I don't want to take a viewer in the world of philosophy and impassioned thoughts. However, with regard to the profession, then everyone makes their own choices himself. But ahead, there still remain questions. What value to humans eventually begin to occur words such as friends and acquaintances, family and relatives, money and work, or country and society, and each of them connected with each other and equally important for us. Here we need to make a break and to remember that a person has a margin of safety and every one of us needs a rest, and now it's time for him to meet with a company, well, or maybe with a small company, or even only with one friend, a person who can understand you more than anyone, and just share with him everything that happened last week, or maybe a month or a year, without going into questions of universal scale, and then again left alone with ourselves. And we continue to ask the same questions: what goals we want to achieve, or who we want to be in the future. Sometimes people are totally focused on what they do, quite losing out of sight where to go and what is in surroundings. Running somewhere, trying to reach some unimaginary purpose, and what's next? Many of us dream of a free, rich and full of adventures life, although as usually this ideal is far from the lifestyle that has most of us. So, what is the passion of my life? To ask about these others is like walking with a sign on the back, please kick me, but I think the best way is to spend some time with myself and to answer these questions. This is not a very difficult exercise if you can be honest with yourself. For someone to answer these questions, writing table is enough, but for someone it needs to go to a journey full of adventures. Of course, every one of us will make a choice, but I think for me, this question remains open, maybe just not the time yet.